Hi guys, my name is Dara LaPorta and I am the founding leader of our team, the All-Star Dynasty. I call myself the founding leader because while I am the founder of this team, I am far from being the only leader on this team. Some of you who are a part of this group were invited by coaches of mine, and I love that. I love that we do this business together. I love that we are a team. But before we get into how it works and everything you want to know about coaching and if this is going to work for you, I really just wanted to share my story first. And oh my gosh, my son just finished going potty. Price, just wait 1 minute, babe. This is how we run this business from home with our kids running around. Okay, I wanted to share my story. I signed up to be a Beachbody coach in January of 2014. And before I signed up to be a coach, I wanted nothing to do with network marketing. I wanted nothing to do with posting my life on social media. I wanted nothing to do with selling to my friends and family. But I was in a desperate place. I had just become a mom to 3. I had a 2-year-old daughter and twin 2-month-old sons, and I had just completely lost myself in motherhood. I loved being a mom, but I felt like I didn't know how to do anything else. I felt like I wasn't good at anything else. And I just was drowning. I was overwhelmed and I was drowning. My self-confidence had never been so low as it was around that time frame. I had never felt so insignificant, so small. I didn't recognize my physical self in the mirror after having twins, and I definitely didn't recognize, my soul, my spirit, my heart. I just didn't feel like myself. And so Beachbody is something that I had been hearing about for years. I first was introduced to the idea of Beachbody coaching in 2010. And like I said, I was not interested. I didn't even email the girl back. But throughout the next few years, it's something that kind of kept popping up. And I'd quickly push it away. But finally, in this place of desperation, in this place of knowing that I needed to do something different, that I just had to try something, try anything, I decided to do Beachbody coaching. And I chose Beachbody. As you know, there's lots of different opportunities out there now, but I loved that Beachbody was centered around fitness. I did have a background in health and fitness. I was very far removed from that background at that point, but I also knew that if I could just, again, after having twins, I felt like if I could just find the discipline to work out a few days a week, if I could just start to feel more like myself physically, I just knew that I'd start feeling more like myself on the inside too. And so Beachbody just seemed like the right fit, despite the fact that I hadn't been interested before. And just because I had decided to sign up and, I wanted to try it, does not mean that I was gung-ho, all in, jumping in head first. I wasn't. I was still so skeptical. I didn't think this was going to work for me. I didn't even know if the programs were going to be effective, let alone the business side work. I had so many questions, so many doubts. But again, I had to do something, so I did. And I took it a day at a time. I did the things my coach, my upline coach, told me to do. The little things. It wasn't big. It was all still a little scary. I still had to step out of my comfort zone. But just day by day, I was doing my workouts. Day by day, I was sharing just a little bit of where I was at in my journey and how I was feeling, what I was doing. And day by day, I started to recognize myself again. Day by day, I started to become the person that I always knew I could be, that I even had been in the past. And I just started to become myself again. Even my husband recognized it. He told me that I was more myself in that first few months of Beachbody than I had been in the previous 5 years. And it wasn't just about the workouts. It wasn't just about the business. It was just everything. I started this journey of growth, and that's what had happened to me before. I was just in a stagnant place. I wasn't challenging myself. I wasn't growing. I wasn't surrounding myself with, as many positive, like-minded people. I wasn't taking time to read books that were gonna inspire me and force me to grow. And so that's what this journey is about to me. If you have dreams of making a ton of money doing this business can do that for you. If you're just kind of like, I just love working out and I think it'd be fun to be a part of this team and maybe help a few people along the way and just get into the best shape myself, this business can do that for you. If you just feel like, kind of like me, like you're not in this to make a lot of money, or you weren't to begin with, and you just feel like, I just need to do something different. I just need to challenge myself. This business can do that for you. So I took it day by day, and 4 years later, I have exceeded every goal that I ever set in Beachbody, far and above. I am a stay-at-home mom, earning a 6-figure income, working from home with my 4 babies. I didn't mention that, I have 4 now. Life has not slowed down for me, but this business has been a priority, not because it's more important than anything else, but because when I invest into myself, when I invest into this business, it makes me better and more intentional in every other area of my life. I believe that discipline breeds discipline. And starting this business, choosing to commit to these workouts, choosing to go outside of my comfort zone is, my son is still on the potty, waiting for me to finish, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But this has by far been the best decision I have ever made. And again, we all look different. We're all here for different reasons, but I hope you will hear us out with an open heart. I hope you can trust that we are going to give you the facts, that I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. I'm not trying to convince you or manipulate you to do this. I want you to want to do this with us. I want you to just have that feeling that this is what I need to do. Even if you're still scared. I was still scared, but gosh, it was so worth it. So I'm gonna finish now. I want you to post below the questions you have about the business. I wanna make sure we answer all of your specific questions. No question is dumb, no question is too invasive. I'm an open book, I wanna share. I wanna help you make this decision and decide if this is gonna work for you. So that's it. Thank you for being a part of this group. And I am excited to get to know you guys better and tell you more about this business.